It's been a long time. Shouldn't have left you without our dope beat to step two, step two, step. What happened to Timbaland? Remember when he did that Nelly Furtado album? That was the biggest thing for too long. It was really annoying, honestly. So, anyways, I don't really do a lot of these anymore or at all because I'm posting stuff on my business page, 20-minute long reels, which not many people care for, but the people that do care super care, which like better than my ex refreshing these, to see how many times I mention her. You know who the biggest bitch in the world is? My ex. Um, we had I learned a lot through that. Honestly, I'm not not mad anymore, but I realize if you just look at the past, however many of these that I've done, I have no idea. Like a lot of it was just complaining about that, which like I feel bad about, but also like why am I the only person capable of feeling bad? How come there's never guilt the other way around? Um, that being said, like I forgave her or whatever, like speaking terms. Like there's no animosity now. It's like water under the bridge. Time has passed. But I can't go back and delete everything because that's disingenuous. Like the whole point of journaling is like to journal my thoughts, and like me talking out loud was me processing, especially when we had a tumultuous relationship, and that like this is how you learn. It's like you hear yourself talk. That's what therapy is really. That's what therapy is. So um, I even though I was treated poorly and blah 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 blah, I'm the victim, etc. Like I know that I'm not supposed to hate or want revenge or any stuff like that, but I mean, I just needed to process, I guess. So like it is what it is. I'll leave the past up and hopefully you know learn and do better as I go rather than pretend it didn't happen. Um, I was mean. I was unnecessarily mean to her recently, actually. But there's no but. Like I shouldn't be mean. I think that she thinks because I will speak to her that she's like earned the same station I had given her when we were dating, which is like I forgave you, but like forgiveness is for me, not for you. And if I just allow you to come back in my life and wreak havoc, it's like neither of us learned anything. I know you didn't learn anything, but at least I did. So like she was asking to hang out for a while. I was just like, why the fuck would I do that? Like why the fuck would I do that? Like all of your change is superficial and pretend to try and trick me into trying again so that you just get free energy. I'm not stupid. I gave you so many chances. Like that's what happened every time. It's like I don't need to learn that again. I don't want any superficial relationships. Period. With her or otherwise. It's just like you don't want to meet me where I'm at. You don't want to do any work on yourself. It's like you're welcome to do that, but you don't belong in my life as a friend or otherwise. So um, not on purpose, but like I was on a car event with like everyone's unconscious and super materialistic and completely soulless. So that's what I want to talk about. And like in the middle of dealing with these people, like unconscious, heavy energy, stupid, fucking rugged individualism, just fucking Goyslop 10,000. These people are completely brainwashed, unconscious, fucking everything in the book. But of course, like they want to show off stuff because that means I have value, right? Because they have no internal value. Everything has to be external. It's like they're not enjoying the cars for what they are. They're enjoying showing that they have money. That's the enjoyment. And as I'm like dealing with like a gang, like fucking, I see 444, a gang of fucking people doing the same exact like taking pictures of our watches together and fucking, you know what I mean? Like I realize that I'm in that industry and that kind of feeds me, but like it's just really is disgusting behavior. It's disgusting behavior. Like people in Europe would be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like anyone in a civilized country that has been around a long time, like they went through this phase already. You know, during the East India Trading Company times or some shit. So they relaxed now. So it's awfully distasteful to just show, I mean, wear your money essentially. So I'm in the middle of like, I'll tell you a couple things that happen is that we get to Vegas on this rally and we get to this dealership, and at the dealership there's like buffet style food. So we me and my friend like line up to get food. We're sitting down, like people are flowing in, and then I hear a thump. Like I was one of the first people to get there. I was ahead of the back. And then I hear a thump, and then someone's like, "Uh-oh," and I don't pay attention because I'm fucking eating. And then I hear some lady's like, seizure," and I turn around and I see someone laying down. Then I realize it's someone I know. I'm like, "Oh fuck," and she's like, he's having a blah blah blah. Like she named a specific seizure. She's like, "I should know. I've dealt with this a lot." I don't know if she had to be cunt about it, but this lady was pregnant. And she ran over there and got on her knees and was like, "We need to turn him on his side." Nobody came to help. So I dropped my shit and ran over there. And then I'm trying to like turn him on his side, but like he was against the wall. So then I pull his body away from the wall and then tilt his head while this pregnant lady's cradling his head in her lap. And then he wakes up and he's like, "Oh shit." And then he tries to get up. I was like, no, relax. Like he clearly didn't have a seizure. He just passed out. But he was like sweating bullets. Like something was up. Something was up, but it wasn't a seizure. So what bothered me is everyone standing, sitting around. Just watched that happen. Didn't lift a finger. Like let this pregnant lady handle it. And it's like, you know, I don't have medical training, but you want the fucking pregnant lady to turn like a big dude over? So I'm like looking at like all these people are like, I'm worth so much money. I have this much money. I have this. And then when it came down to it, like, imagine what's your spiritual value here? Like zero, negative. Like, what are you doing? What have you done for anyone but yourself ever? It's like, how is it that a human being can be suffering next to you, possibly dead? I mean, he did hit his head. Like, that could have been it. This could have been a dead body. And no one stopped putting the fork in their mouth. No one, you know what I mean? And it's just, I started getting angry because, you know, like I could tell what these people are like before they ever open their mouths. You can see them. It's like everyone looks cookie cutter the same. You have the same name brands. You got the same. You either have an AP, a Patek, or a fucking RM. Like, and then like the guys who are still trying have a special edition Rolex. Those are your options. And then their entire life is about just collecting shit. The world is going to hell. I mean, there's fucking demons walking around. There's, as I say, satanic pedophiles rule the earth. And all you faggots can do is collect stuff. All you dumb motherfuckers can do is play the game that Satan wants you to play. And just be morally bankrupt, have no morals or ethics, just collect stuff and then pretend like somehow you did something, even though you can't take that shit with you. Once you're dead and in the ground, only your good deeds remain. That's all anyone will remember. Your stuff will turn into dust. Even if you leave it to your family, it's going to be a generation. It'll all be gone. But your good deeds echo throughout for the rest of the time. If we saved that guy's life today, and if he ends up having kids, like that, that changed history. So in the middle of that, my ex tries to have like small talk with me, which like I is innocent enough, I suppose. Yeah, even though I don't know what the purpose of us talking is. Like we're not getting anywhere. And she says like, "Oh, I got this limited edition watch. They only make so many, and it's from Japan." And I like in the middle of me dealing with like the most unconscious people, like who she wants to be. These are the she wants to be these people, and it's the opposite of who I am and what I stand for inside. I got this watch, and you're too poor to have one. And it's just like I was me. I was like, okay, well, your dad's dead. Fuck off. Like that is I know that's me, and she probably didn't know where it came from, but like I also know she's using me still. Like when she needs energy, hey, what are you doing? Like, tell me a story. She calls me if her life is going bad, she calls me. If her day didn't go well, she calls me. If you mean, hey, do you have a book recommendation? But like, there's no consistency. There's no inner work. Like, you don't belong in my life, and I'm sick of waiting for you to just do the minimum as like a human being. Like you're so fucking lazy. You're so fucking lazy and distracted. You'll do anything in the world except the work you're supposed to do while you're on this planet, except what you came here to do. And it's like what like I had the same feeling with my ex from high school, where it's like I'm tired of like putting my life on hold or giving energy to a fucking dead end. It's like you decided you're gonna die already. Inside you're already dead, and we're just waiting for your body to follow. It's like you're dead inside, you have no purpose, meaning, will to live. You just find one distraction to the next. And then she's like, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna start working on myself and be single." And then the next thing she says is like, "Oh, I've been on a few dates. I have a boyfriend now." It's like fucking good luck to that idiot. You can't see the red flags from here, but it's like, okay, let me predict what's gonna happen. If he's a good guy, you'll be bored and break up with him. And if he's like you, a piece of shit, you're gonna be single again in 2 months, as you always are. And I'm sure like to she's still doing that cycle with me. Like she's still in the unconscious cycle. She thinks she's making a decision, like I'm gonna do this or fuck him or whatever the fuck, and then she assumes that I'm the mental gymnastics she does to justify her thoughts and actions. Fuck you, I'll leave the group chat. It's like I don't care. I like if you died today, my life is no different. You're already dead to me. Like all the love I had for you, you killed. Like I don't understand how you expect me to think and act towards you at this point. It's like you didn't just waste my life. You tried to harm who I am as a person. And my intention was to help you in your life and to love you. That was my intention. And what I got for it was documented here over years. And then you think like you could just talk sweet and pretend like it didn't happen. It's like you tried to kill me. You tried to kill me. You know what I mean? Like it's it's an insane thing to imagine like it never happened and you didn't do anything, and yeah, well, you forgave me, blah blah blah. So like, or you emailed me, and that means that you want me. It's like I said, I emailed you to let go of the resentment I had. It had nothing to do with getting you back. I hate who you are as a person. I don't want anything to do with you. Like, the whole the whole fucking thing was a waste of time. I was projecting my inner light on her. She doesn't have any light. She pretended. She pretended. She sold me this sob story of like I was this hurt child and blah blah blah. But that's how she manipulates people. That's that's just her game. She's a Black Widow. So whether she's conscious of it or not is makes no difference. Like, she pulled me into a web under false pretenses and lies and, this fake charm, mimicking my sense of humor and whatever the fuck, which she does with everybody. I wasn't special. She's doing it right now as we speak, I bet. And I'm supposed to pretend like, oh no, we had like some super like connection, and like you tried to ruin my life. You tried to hurt my family. Like, the difference between her actions and mine is like, I'm doing the best that I can, and my intentions have always been good. But when someone's angry and they go for the jugular, it's like that person never loved you for sure. So like, why would I allow that back into my life in any capacity? Like, when she wants to hang out or I want to cuddle and blah blah blah, it's like, fuck off. Fuck off. Like, unless you were lobotomized and you're a completely different person, it's like, why the fuck would I allow you in my life? You don't deserve any of my love or energy or anything. You never did, frankly. I saw the best in you. I saw your potential. And I sacrificed my life and well-being and my energy and my fucking forward momentum to try to help you. And in return, you tried to kill me. Oh, you're being dramatic. That's exactly the problem. That's exactly the problem. Your actions have no fucking consequences. The way you grew up, mom fucking coddled you, and you never had to suffer any consequences. You feeling bad was unacceptable. We've got to fix it, whatever. So you grew up to be a fucking useless cunt. You don't know how to interact with people. You don't know how to be friends with people. You don't know anything. All you can do is fake it for a little bit. That's why you're good at sales. You can put the charm on, and then you have to go from being fake. You're exhausted, and then you want to lay your head down. You're tired, and then you look for someone who has the answers, but you don't want the answers. You don't want to change anything, so you're just wasting my time. You are wasting my time. It's like if you were on the path to, like, it'll take years to undo the fuckery she's been up to her whole life. It'll take years. But you don't belong in my life as a human being if you're not working on yourself. If you're not actively, if it's not your number one priority is to fix your mental health, and you feel fucking suicidal and shitty and like, why the fuck would I want that for myself or my future kids? What the fuck would I be doing exactly? I already tried that. I already tried to like pull you out of it. It's up to you. You figure it out. I talked to you for years. You have the antidote. Mix it yourself and fucking drink it. If not, fuck off. I don't care. I never need to see you or hear from you again. I gave you all the energy I was willing to give you while we dated. And the way you treated me, you made it clear you don't give a fuck about me. You don't give a fuck about me. So why should I give a fuck about you? Why? Where does this obligation come from? I'm not your dad. I'm a stranger. I don't owe you anything. I'm supposed to be nice to someone who's tried to ruin my life? Who like never once there for me when I needed her. Never once. And I was consistently, even when we were broken up, always there. And then she knew that and she'd use it to manipulate me. So eventually I was like, okay, well, I learned everything I can here. So, like, good luck the rest of your life. You're going to need it. I should have never dated her. Like, I fucking knew it, and I knew how it would end. Like, if we had just met and been friends, like, probably would have been fun and cool and who knows what. But this is, for whatever reason, this is how it's supposed to be. And, you know, like, wherever she ends up in life, she'll never, what I am and what I gave to her, she'll never find that again. Never. If she could live 100,000 lifetimes, it'll never happen again. No one will ever be capable of doing what I did. No one will ever be willing to do what I did. And from now on, I'm not willing to either. If that's not clear, I have suffered enough. For one lifetime, I've suffered enough. Now, on this trip, we go with a group of people to a beach club. This guy's like, it's $7,000 for 20 people. And we're like, okay, that seems like a good deal. And he's like, it's this many guys and the rest are girls. It's like, also fine, who cares? This dude never talked to me and my friend, didn't say hi to us when we came to the table, right? And then I'm paying attention to what's going on around me. Like, they keep bringing random girls, they feed them drinks, then the girls fuck off to EDC to have sex with more handsome men. Not these fucking unfuckable blobs that look like they went to, like, joined a fraternity in a community college or something. So I hear them like, oh, we're out of booze. And then they kind of look at each other. So they order more. They didn't ask me, what do I drink? They didn't ask me and my friend, what do you drink? Or are you okay with getting another bottle? Not once. And then kept feeding these random women the bottle. So the guys aren't drinking it. The guys that are paying aren't drinking anything. Well, they are, because they know that that's their plan. And then 3 new dudes come. 2 of them are black, one's Brazilian. I'm not saying that means anything, but why not mention it? And they were like, we were at that other club, and LeBron James was there, and it was too packed, so like we couldn't even stand, so we just came here. And it was towards the end, and there was no more drinks, so they just came. Whatever, the bill comes. It's like $20,000. Right? And then the guy who booked the table has security shake down these 3 dudes. Like, first they tell me and my friend, oh, you owe $2,000 each. It's like, bro, what happened to 7,000? 7,000 plus tip. How is this possible? And then these guys that didn't drink, one of them had 1 drink, he told me. The other guys don't drink. They're like, they're bodybuilders. Didn't have any drinks. One of them had a water. They were being forced to pay. One of them paid $3,000. It's like, what the fuck? Meanwhile, of course, online it looks like he bought the table for us. He has the best watch. He's fucking, like, all these women know and love him. That's what it looked like online. He didn't post the video of him having a fucking meltdown trying to shake people down for money. Me and my buddy just paid and left. It's like, I don't even want to hear this shit. It's like, I know I'll make the money back, and I know this piece of shit will have to, you know, I mean, he's gonna have some consequences from karma anyways. Like, I don't have to do it, but this is more of the same thing. It's like, just, I mean, not to keep beating her up, but like, like, you know, three people in real life, you have thousands of followers on Instagram, you've curated like every moment to look a certain way and to dress for this picture, I'm gonna wear this and stand here and all this shit. It's like, your life is fake. You're a miserable person because you're living it for the outside world and not for yourself. And if you took a fucking moment ever in your life to be real with yourself or to be real with me, you'd actually enjoy yourself and enjoy your life. Like, I don't want to have superficial conversations with superficial people. I have enough of that. Thank you. I don't need more. Like these people at the club, it's like, like, in order to network, you gotta do some bullshitting, whatever. But like someone you've been intimate with, if there's no fucking, like, we can't have a serious conversation about anything. It's all just like, I'm sad. That's as deep as it gets. I don't know why. I am sad. I don't want to live. It's like, okay, like, have you thought of like sitting and talking about it in person? Have you thought of like therapy? Doing anything other than the same things that don't work, you fucking moron? It's like, I don't understand how you could see a literal gift from God and then fucking spit in its face. Matthew means gift from God, so there's power in names, that has to be it. And then fucking like go about your business. It's like, fuck, man, like, it's sad. Like I always made that analogy of a snake eating itself. It's like, this is really sad to witness. So I don't care to be here to witness it. You go ahead, destroy your life. You go ahead, keep doing what you're doing. No self-worth, no self-respect, no self-esteem. You've got it. You've got all the answers, girl. What do you need me for? You have all. You know everything. And for sure, I'm wrong. Go ahead. The more you try to prove me wrong, the more you prove me right. It's like the truth is the truth, no matter how much you deny it or want it to be the opposite so I could be wrong. I don't know what the fuck that is. It's like your agenda against men is making your life miserable, and you lost the best thing that's ever happened to you several times. It's like, I don't have more energy to give you. I don't have more energy to give you. All the goodwill has dried up. You get no more from me. Your station or your place in my life has to be earned. You don't have any goodwill with me. Yeah, I have no trust for you. I have no reverence for you. You're nobody to me. You're a stranger who hurt me. And I'm not going to keep allowing that, obviously. Like, it's my fault for not keeping the boundary and allowing her to think that somehow things are okay and normal. But they're not, Just because I wasn't venting on here still doesn't mean you didn't do the things you did. Draw me in, push me away, draw me in, push me away. Just stay away, it's fine. Stay over there. Make someone else miserable for once. I have a few enemies. Do you mind dating them and maybe you can ruin their lives instead? Smite someone who deserves it for once. And then, the other thing is, look, if I were looking at this person as a potential mate, going on a date with every guy in Orange County and fucking perpetually available, even when she's in a relationship, every door and window to the past is open. It's like, that's not who you marry, fellas. Not to mention, coming from a long line of man hating. It's just that's a scary decision to make for yourself. And not that they're all bad. Like there's obviously that not everyone's all bad, but like the parts that are bad are not being worked on and are contagious. It's not just hereditarily contagious. Like it'll fuck you up too. Ask me how I know. So yeah, I mean I was mean, but like frankly that's all she deserves. She doesn't deserve my good graces. Like we're not on that level. I don't know why you thought otherwise. It's like I'm too nice. When I was worried about her, and this is something we argued about. She was doing something that affects her health, especially her mental health, which was sketchy to begin with, at best. And physically putting herself in harm's way. And while we're dating, I'm like trying to, like I know if I push her, she'll just instinctively do the opposite thing. So I'm just like, look, I had a phase. People were telling me I was doing something wrong, and I didn't want to hear it. And I had to figure it out myself. But like, my life was in danger. You know what I mean? So like substances, I happen to know quite a bit about. This is just something I know. Right? So when she inevitably, when I fucking let her break up with me, however you want to phrase that. I spent all this time trying to love someone who's fucking unlovable. Has no fucking... I had no business doing that. So I was afraid for her safety. And seeing as how she was treating me and seeing her eyes glaze over black when she's fucking having an anger attack or panic attack, I'm like, okay, I know what this is. And this can get very bad. You could never come back from it. It's that bad. Be it death or otherwise. Death or something worse than death. So I'm basically like fucking, okay, the one person who's in your space that needs to know what you're doing or you're hiding it from, I'm going to let them know that you're taking medication that might have fucking side effects. And to just keep an eye on you. Because I've seen the side effects. I've seen you exhibit the fucking side effects. Who else is it supposed to... Who else? Who else? The doctors that you're tricking to prescribe you? Or your ex-boyfriend that you tricked to subscribe you the medication? Conflicting medications that affect your mental and physical health. What the fuck else was I supposed to do? Like your bullshit fake friends just want your approval. Same thing with your family. They just want your approval. Real love is fucking looking out for someone when you're protecting them from themselves. And I know you don't know what the fuck that looks like because you got mad. You'll never see it again, I'm sure. So don't worry about it. But fuck me, like, in retaliation, she messages my parents. Like something hateful and spiteful. After, like all the fucking, like, was my, I don't care. I really don't care what she says about it. I really don't care how she says, oh, well, you did it to try to hurt me or whatever. It's like, in your stupid fucking brain, that's the only way you can make sense of it. But if you were to die, I'd have to live with it. If something bad happened to you, I'd have to live with keeping that to myself. And I'd rather have your stupid cunt fucking mouth go off than fucking deal with your dead body and putting your stupid ass in the ground, you dumb cunt. And now have at it. Kill yourself. Go do it. Kill yourself, love the wrong person, rush into fucking try to get married because you're do all the mistakes. Go ahead. Go ahead, exhibit all the fatherless behavior. I don't give a fuck. You're not my problem. Like this, like if you don't stop me, I'll self-destruct. Fuck, I don't care. Go ahead. I'm done trying to protect you from yourself. It's not my problem. It's not my problem, and I don't care what happens. I never should have cared. That was my mistake. This whole thing about like you're not supposed to help anyone unless they ask for it. You know what I mean? Like you're interfering with their karma and their life path and all this shit. So like with the fucking savior complex, like I'm fucking way over that. I'll never do it again. I'm not saving shit. I'm saving myself. People are always like, "Oh, aren't you afraid of dying alone?" Like, no, I'm afraid of dying, being stuck to that. Someone who's fucking dead inside. That's fucking horrific. I've already done it. More than half my life, I've been doing that. Oh, you're miserable. Oh, okay, I'll be here and miserable. Fuck you. Fuck you. I want to kill myself. Okay, just do it then. Shut up. I know you're too much of a pussy to do it. Why the fuck are you talking about it? Your life's so hard. Nothing's happened to you. Lots of people don't have fathers. Shut up. You resent anyone you think that has it better than you. It's like, yeah, I had a father. He traumatized me. I got my ass kicked. I was neglected. You want to switch places? Because he's nice now and fucking has money? I don't give a fuck about that. I suffered when I was little too, you dumb bitch. But I didn't make it your fault, did I? God damn it. It's so funny that like the last one of these I recorded, I was super calm. I was like, yeah, we're fine. Everything's fine. Whether I talked or not is not a big deal. Now I'm like, this fucking bitch. It's just, my frustration doesn't necessarily have to do with her. Like I just came from this trip where everybody's a dumb cunt. In the group chat of this car thing, or just being on this car thing, me and my friend are like flying by this car that's stuck on the side of the road. We're going like 120 past it, and then we see it's two girls standing outside in the fucking triple digit weather. And I look at my friend, I'm like, should we stop and help? Well, obviously, every other guy was like, fuck that, good luck. Like, we gotta hurry up and get to the tent to do mushrooms. I don't know what the fuck, like, the rush was. So we ended up taking an hour detour back to go try to help them. Because, like, after we passed, they said they needed help and they were gonna tow the car. So it's a guy and a girl. The girl's driving, okay, and then a different girl had stopped to see if they needed help. And then when we come to help, whatever, she's describing the problem like, okay, well, that sounds like a fueling problem. That doesn't sound like your throttle. Like, have you driven it since you filled up with gas? And she said no. I was like, I bet you it's okay. Just keep it above half a tank. Go drive it and see. And she's like, so far so good. I guess we'll just try to go slow on the way back to where we're going. And I was like, okay, I'll follow you to make sure you get there. Right? This is just the human thing to do. Like, make sure these people, like the guy that she was with looked like, he looked like a twink. Like, I know he's in love with her or whatever, but if he was like in a gay bar, you'd be like, he's the gayest person here. But that just might be like every man that's younger than me at this point. What are you, gay? Why do you look like that? Can't grow facial hair? Anyways, we get to the end destination, and fucking as soon as we get there, they don't say anything to us. no thank you, no how's it going, or like, can I get you a drink? Not that you do these types of things for an accolade or for whatever. You don't wait for the third thing, as Marcus Aurelius said. But it was just kind of weird to be in the same space as someone who went out of their way to help you, and not like hey, thanks, nothing. So I'm with my friend, and like the whole place is just filled with these fucking unconscious people. A mushroom company had sponsored the event, and they just left mushroom chocolates out. They're all fucking getting drunk and high. I won't do that. So, like, I try to make small talk in the fucking tent and blah blah blah. And it's just like nobody really is there to network or whatever. It's just very clicky. So like, there's different like it was like an influencer car rally. So everyone is just a fake motherfucker who has a following online. So they don't have anything to talk about anyways. Nothing. They've never said anything profound. I guarantee it. So eventually, after like trying to be present, like I like gave it my all. It's like 10 or 11 o'clock. I'm like, that's enough. I tell my friend, like, I'm gonna go sit on the swing alone and just contemplate life. So I go do that, and then I go like eventually I'm just like, look at the stars, and I'm wondering what the fuck I'm doing with my life still. Why am I here still? And then fucking I go to bed. Try to go to bed, and then at 1 a.m. they turn the music up, and it's like fucking like it's like concert level music at this venue. We're staying in an airstream, like it's an RV park or something. So it's very thin. The whole fucking thing's shaking with every beat, and it's like upsetting up tempo. Not you can't sleep through it. You have an easier time falling asleep in Gaza. So like, wake up, heart pounding from this music, and then like it doesn't turn off till 2. I was like, oh, thank God. And then in the morning, I told my friend, I was like, we're leaving. Like, I can't do this again. I'm not staying here tonight. It's like, I don't give a fuck how much it costs. I'm like, that's not how I'm living a moment of my life. Thank you. So we leave. We did our own thing. We went to Vegas early, before everybody else. We had left Zion, and then we just made our own plan. We had like a nice dinner, not cafeteria food, and we weren't around fucking. I mean, Vegas is full of that still, but it just was like, it's really dense to be around people who are like so trying so hard to be cool, trying so hard to be important, trying to like the way they walk, the way they look around, like who they'll say hi to, who they look at and then look away. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, oh God, shut up. I just couldn't deal with it anymore. And then yeah, like admittedly, I did snap at my ex, but perhaps that's something that was overdue. Like, I, my frustration my frustration with the world is exemplified in her. She's showing me what I hate about people. And of course, obviously, there's got to be some part of my shadow that is that. Otherwise, I wouldn't have a reaction, right? But it's like when you're in this, like, I just want to pull the opposite way. It's just I'm just so disgusted by it. It's like, this world. They keep telling you like, one of the guys there is Palestinian. His name, oh, I was gonna say his name. I can't even say his occupation. He's wearing, from what I was told, one of his the things that he was wearing was $3 million. $3 million. You come from a place that has been decimated. You know what I mean? Like, your people at home have nothing. You know, and this is how you live. If the most you'll ever do for anyone else is make a post on the internet, the celebrities do that, then they fucking eat babies. They'll make a post. You're as good as that? It's good for nothing. I don't know personally, to be fair. I don't know anyone's fucking charitable stuff or whatever, but and I'm actually cool with this guy. Like he'll say hi to me, but I just wonder, like, you know why the world is like this? Is because what you guys value is this meaningless bullshit, meaningless, soulless bullshit, and meanwhile, human connection, real human connection is it's a figment of my imagination, is what it is. It doesn't exist. Nobody has the capacity. Nobody has the capability. So it's like I don't know. I keep waiting to be. Like I read all these conspiracies and shit when I realized the government doesn't always tell the truth, and I started looking into things. I eventually got to the point. I was like, did you know that they fucking eat babies? I was saying this almost a decade ago. And then I was freaking out for a while. Then eventually when you calm down, you're like, all right, well, eventually it'll come out, and then everything will be okay, and we'll all be on the same page, and good will triumph over evil. And now it's out. Now it's common knowledge. It's on the news. It's on the fucking news that they fucking eat babies. Now all the like wars and shit makes sense. It's like they've been sacrificing people this whole time. Every empire, as far as history goes back, this has been happening. Steiner warned about this. Agamemnon, the god of materialism in the end days, even predicted that vaccines would come out to make people unconscious. So I guess I don't know how I could be mad at people who are like, at this point you have a genetic defect. It's like getting mad at a retard for not being able to do math. Doesn't make it any less frustrating. So now that it's public knowledge and it's fucking published and fucking no one cares. You still buy the brands that they own. You still worship them. That's what they're after. They want you to worship them. And when you do it, it's just kind of like, what's the difference between a spoiled kid and like a good kid? Is like if they appreciate it or how they receive it, it's internal. They can be given the same thing, but a spoiled kid and a decent kid, it's internal, the difference between those two. And then it's visible externally, which one of those two they are. So like my ex is convinced her life has been hard and blah blah blah, but like, and because she works, she thinks she isn't spoiled. Meanwhile, grew up with servants. Okay. Cool story, bro. Every now and then, once a year, actually, she'll do something semi-spiritual and then tell me about it, and it's like, if this is the way she talked and this is the way she acted and this is the path she was on, like, then she'd be my kind of person, whether relationship or not, I'm not even considering, but you'd at least earn my respect. But as of now, like, who and how she is as a person, I'm like, it's beyond disappointing. It's like, how do I, like, all all the love I gave, all the effort I gave, all the times I tried to teach her something or share something I knew or whatever, she just constantly spit in my face. And anytime she did anything unconscious, it felt like that. It felt like she was spiting me. My spidey sense is tingling. So it's just, yeah. I mean, I was bound to snap at some point anyways. It's just like, you get moments where she's pretending to be human, but it's just for energy. And then as soon as she has like another, I didn't hear from her much once she started dating this guy. Actually, I probably unconsciously realized it. But it's like, okay, go ruin his life. What do you need me for? Why are you bothering me? You shouldn't be talking to your ex when you're trying to fuck someone else. And it's like, does your new boyfriend know you're still in love with your ex, idiot? Dumb. And again, that's just this isn't my kind of person. I don't we don't match on anything. Like on her best day, she's not wife material for me. So like I don't want the life she offers. How do I pretend to please a man? Like, what do men want? How can I be a robot? It's like, that's not what men want, and that's certainly not what I want. I don't want someone pretending to love me and just make me food and be fucking a soulless robot. It's like, there will be a robot that will, in my lifetime, do that for me. And probably suck my dick too. But, like, so what the fuck do I need you for? Like, what other than your body and presence do I need, do you think? Until you figure out the answer to that, fuck off. Fuck all the way off. Like, I don't need anything from you. I never have needed anything from you. Not meal prep, not fucking, not a massage, not fucking, nothing. And I kept telling her, like, all love stems from self love, and you gotta, like, do this inward journey and all this. Just in one ear, out the other. She didn't give a fuck. I was telling one of my friends they had a breakup, and they kept going back to their ex because of the same shit. This is like narcissist playbook: is pretend something's changed when nothing has, and if just hold on a little bit longer, just hold on, just waste a little bit more of your life, and then before you know it, like 2 years is gone. Just like believe in me because I'm saying the right words. I believe you now that there's fucking evil in the world. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you to death. I told you such intimate shit. I opened up my heart to you, and you fucking. It's like I was raped. And when I like tell the person I'm close to, they're like, "No, I don't believe you." It's like, oh well, I guess I won't open my mouth again. And now that I'm fucking proven right, she still doubts everything I say. It's like, you stay over there with the demons, dumbass. That's your home over there. Stay the fuck away from me. I don't need this shit. You need a fucking exorcist is what you need. And it's not just her, it's fucking everybody. She's just a microcosm of the macrocosm. It's everybody's fucking useless and hopeless in this in a spiritual world. Being morally bankrupt is the devil's playground. You belong to the devil. your master, the devil's your father. That's who you worship. Unconsciously and consciously. That's where all your energy goes. Then you wonder why you're not happy. You need to find God. And to find God, you fucking fix yourself. That goes for fucking the guys at the goddamn table. That goes for her. That goes for fucking everybody. Everybody. Everywhere. You don't find God till you go on your inward journey. I'm tired of being the only one. I'm tired. Age of Aquarius. It doesn't matter how much they disclose. No one fucking cares. No one gives a shit. No one's gonna do anything any different. The world gets worse every day. Just like that when that guy hit the floor. No one's getting up. No one is doing anything for anyone. We don't care about other people. That's not rewarded here. You gotta hoard as much as you can. If I wear this, I'm worth. Okay. I'm worth so much that when I wear that, it cheapens my value. Bitch. We helped 3 people that needed help on this trip. And you know what else? I have been like doing this manifesting thing at night, and I pray to God at night. And everything in my life is pretty good. The only thing that I don't have, like, and I don't know if I'm meant to have it or not, is like the right relationship, whatever that means. And there must be a reason for it, and I have a feeling it's because like I wouldn't be doing this, and I wouldn't be coaching people, and I wouldn't be posting the things that I post if I was like I'd be involved in my relationship or with my kids. And I imagine that is the reason. Or some other reason I'm unaware of, but here we are. So there's got to be a reason. So we'll find out someday, I'm sure. Maybe. I don't know. Possibly. But in the meantime, like, I'm doing what I think God put me here to do. I'm doing everything that I have been taught directly by God to do. And for the most part, avoiding the things that God has shown me to avoid. I'm still not perfect, admittedly. I mean, judging by how angry I got during this, that's proof of that. But I'm constantly course corrected, so I'm constantly trying. I'm on the right track, and I don't expect anyone else to be perfect. But if they're trying and on the right track, you're my people, for sure. But how many other people can say that? How many people stop to help? Reminds me, I was dealing with a customer's car. It's been a fucking nightmare, honestly. It's been fucking awful. I've been dealing with this customer. And he I had to drive to Long Beach, which is ghetto as fuck, to try and like fix his car. And I was in a gas station parking lot, and I see this old Asian man pull in with a flat tire, like really old. He could barely move, and he looked lost and confused, or whatever. And when the guy went to go on a test drive, I'm like looking at the tire. I'm like, "Do you need help?" And he's like, "Are you a good Samaritan?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, I was reading the Bible today about Good Samaritans. I was like, all right, well, fucking, the air's over there, so like, why don't you fucking go over there, drive over to the air pump. I'm gonna look at your tire. I'm gonna look at. I'm gonna look at. Sorry, text message. I'm gonna look at your tire and see if there's a nail or whatever, because it was flat. Like he could not keep driving like that. So I'm looking at it with the light, and I'm like, I don't see anything. He's like, do you think we should just fill it with air? I was like, I think we should start with air, but I'll be right back. And I went and bought him Fix-A-Flat, and I put it in the tire, and then I filled it. I overfilled it. I was like, look, I overfilled it. I put this goop in there. You need to go drive the car, and this goop expands, and then it'll fill any hole, and then you'll get to where you're going. He said it was a rental, and he's from out of town. Downtown. He was from Taiwan. I was like, oh, I went to Taiwan this year. He's like, what part? I was like, is there any part other than Taipei? I was like, I went to that shrine where like if you meet your wife, you have to come back. He's like, how do you not know that city? You know, that's your own shit. How are you a Jesus person and I know about the shrine? So he was like, can I have your number? I was like, fine. He's like, the next time I come to town, like I want to get dinner and talk to you. I was like, okay, that's fine. We can do that. And then I sent him on his way. And then he texted me, said he got to his destination and he'll let me know in the morning. I gave him like the extra can of fucking gel in case he needed it from Fix-A-Flat. Told him how to use it. He put it in the trunk, and then he texted me in the morning and he's like, I returned the car okay and I'm on my way back home. Thank you for your help. I was like, all right. And like, end of story, mission accomplished. And it feels good. You know what I mean? Like, what are the odds that it's something that I can fix there? And the same thing with the problems people had, for the most part, were superficial on this trip. So it's like something that, more or less, I'm like, you'll be okay. Not necessarily that I have to do something, but like, and to give credit, like, not many people have technical knowledge about cars. So all these dummies that are buying cars have no idea how they work, or they just know how to press the gas. So, not that I'm fucking super knowledgeable either, to be fair, but I know some stuff. You know, on a plane when they're like, is anybody here a doctor? And then some guy raises his hand, like, okay, what are you a doctor of? He's like, American history. And you're like, okay, great. Like, maybe you could read to this guy while he suffocates. You fuck. Just put your hand down. No one needed you. You homeless fuck. Alright, well, that's an hour and 3. Let's see if this fucking uploads or if I'm not supposed to. But as a final thought, you know, I've been fucking journaling and reading the fucking signs and symbols in the world and seeing what the plan is for the elite. Is it going to be that fucking power shuts off? Is it going to be another COVID? Is it going to be this, that, the other thing? I'm trying to predict what these assholes are up to so I could prepare for it and warn people, frankly. But like, I really think at this point that if something like that were to happen, it would wake everybody up. It would be the best thing that happened to most people, is to lose everything. So at this point, like, I don't want to stop it. I welcome it. And I won't stop you. Not that I could anyways, but like, have at it. I'm sure God's allowing it for a reason. If it hasn't happened yet, I imagine God's not allowing it. So remember when Noah went into town and he's looking for 2 decent men, so God doesn't turn everyone to salt? I guess just don't look back. What's coming's coming. If it comes, it comes. I'm not so much. Oh, okay. So final thought. this manifesting, praying to God before I sleep. So it's been working. Like I've been busy. So I was like, why am I just asking for like I'm asking for like a specific amount of money, and then like when it comes, I'm like, all right, great. Like, why am I not? If I have this superpower, why am I not asking for more? And then I was like, you know what? This new like platform has been locked for so long, and like it would be a new revenue stream, and it'd be exciting to work again, and I get to do something new and all this shit. And I was like, okay, God, like this is what I want now. Like I want to have the ability to do this at work, to do this new thing. And while I'm on my trip, or like last week, I hear a rumor that it's out, that it's possible. All my competitors in unison said, "Oh, we could do it now." Then as soon as you ask a question, they're like, yeah, but you have to wait." It's like, okay, interesting. Um, bet. I was skeptical, and then on my trip, I get a call from someone, a tool manufacturer, and he's like, uh, "Within the next week or two, you'll have it." So I'm like, "Oh shit, how exciting! That's great, wonderful, I love it, beautiful." Cut and print. So it's like, I guess it hasn't happened yet, and the world could end before then, but it would be nice, you know, and not as just money again, but like while I'm playing the simulation, it's fun, you know. It's fun to have two Ferraris. It's fun to. It's better. I'd rather have it than not, but if it goes away, I don't give a fuck. All those people I was with, if they lose any of their things, they'll be. It's like if you turn off a TV when a toddler's watching and watch them freak out. That's that's all of you. I'm okay either way. That's the difference. It doesn't define me. I'm not fucking obsessed with it. This is what it means when they say it's easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than a rich man to go to heaven. That's what it's talking about. That's what it's talking about. Not up for interpretation. That is it. Period. You have a different interpretation, you're a stupid asshole. That's all there is to it. I've been doing the same lap over and over and over again. I have 97%, maybe more. It's 99% of the game, but 97% of the licenses. These like bullshit tests. I don't have. I have 5 races I don't have gold in. I have silver and one bronze. And I've been playing it in, like, I have to get to 100%, but it's impossibly hard. Impossibly hard. They do not make it easy. You have to do everything exactly perfect, and it's like to the point where you have to have the right pressure. You can't be on and off the throttle. You have to be partial throttle through a turn, and not too high throttle, because then the car goes sideways and you go slower. It's a real bullshit thing. But it's I guess it is simulating like driving a real car. But all that to win, you win like $7,000. It's 7,000 credits. It's almost nothing, and you'll spend way more time than you want to. I thought I was doing good, and that was the slowest one I've done since I recorded. Okay, that's all the stuff I have for today. Yom Kippur or whatever.